Hi, I'm Kathy, growing over here in Glories garden. Welcome. Hey guys, I'm back out here in the garden and I decided I was going to come out here and cover some things. It's supposed to get down to 25 tonight. So I want to make sure that I could come out here and cover. It's been cold all day, very windy. And it was freezing temperatures last night. I don't know if the plants could take 2 or 3 nights in the freezing temps down in the low 25. That's kind of cold. So I don't really want to take any chances with losing things. I'm not willing to risk it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover. I'm going to pull out my little sheets. And I'm just going to start covering on this end of the garden. I do have some plastic covers, but I'm not going to be using those. I'm going to use the ones that I already have open, and I have some sheets that I could just toss on things. I'm going to be using those. Where did I stuff? Okay. I didn't even stick them back in here. I stuck them over here, just folded them up, and I stuck them in one of my greenhouses that is pretty much being used for storage. I hope y'all could see me. I didn't want to pull you in closer because I didn't want to have to keep moving you around. I'm going to start off with these first. Kaylani got her little vehicle in the way. But I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to start with these because they could cover a lot. And what I'm going to do, because some of the plants are big, some of the plants are getting really large, and I don't want to take a chance on breaking them off. So what I'm going to do is stick some of my sticks into them to hold up the cover. If I stick it in the top, it will be holding up the cover. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm not doing very good with y'all being able to follow me. But I'm going to get to the blueberry tower and the lemon tower, and I'm going to just put some of these down, especially with the blueberry and the raspberry tower, because the plants are large and I don't want to take a chance on them, on the covers, breaking them off. So I'm going to try to place you guys where you could just see me while I'm doing this, so you can see what I'm doing and how I'm preparing to cover. So I'm just sticking the stick, the bamboo stick, in the top, just so the cover can't lay right on my plants. The stick will hold them up. That way we won't have too much breakage. I'm pretty sure some may break, but we're going to try to limit it as much as we can. And we're going to see how this works, and then we'll move on to the next one. Y'all know these covers are very big here. They unzip and they could just open wide, and I'm going to use these to try to protect. I have several of these. They are for big trees, but what I've done is just unzip them and try to open them up as wide as they can go, and then cover. That way I could cover more than one thing with this. I'm gonna just start right here, throwing it over the stick, and then I'll fix it as I go along. I'm sorry I didn't turn you all back. And so the bamboo stick will be holding this up. And if I have to, I will come and do some clamping to keep this on. I do have some clamps. Every inch may not be covered, but the majority of it will be. And I think I'm going to clamp them because the wind it is very windy already. But I think this covers the majority of it. Just going to move this peach tree from out of peachy patch for a minute so I could get here and work. That's one thing about having a retainer garden. You can move your stuff around. And so the wind can't get under it and take them off. I'm going to pin them down. I'm just going to start clipping this to the one that's right next to it. That's going to hold that one. And I have some other clips over here. Something to open this up with. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just had to get some pins, some little clips to clip these on. And I'm just clipping it. I'm actually just clipping it to the tower itself. Okay, that came off. I just kind of want to have a break in the wind. I don't want, I also think I need something to pick this up to hold the plants up right there as well. Okay, that's good. And if I have to, I could use two of these, or I could overlap a sheet with it for the ones at the bottom. Like for these in this corner right here, this you can't see it because of this. But for like right here, these are still out. I could overlap it with a sheet, just drape a sheet over it. But these are big enough. And with this here, I'm sure it will block the wind because I am going to throw a little sheet over the terracotta and the Black Beauty. I'm not taking the brakes off this. I have a few of the brakes on it. I'm going to throw something over this. And what I think I'm going to do is move the other tower down. Just roll it right here. And then I could cover 2 for 1. And I may not cover everything, but I'm going to cover most stuff while it's still daylight. If I could get these close, then I could cover 2 for 1. And I am definitely going to put the brakes back on this thing. Yeah, not the brakes back. And what I'm going to cover that one with is a sheet. And as long as it don't rain and anything don't come to soak the sheet up, it will not be heavy. The top of this should be strong enough to hold the sheet and to keep it from breaking the plants. I probably should be worried about covering my peach trees, but I'm just not gonna do it. And here I have the 2 towers here. I'm going to cover them as well. I'm pretty sure this is full of water. This is one of those buckets that have a reservoir to the bottom. Yeah, it still has water in it. I'm not going to rock it too much because I don't have on my garden boots. I have on some suede boots, and I do not want my feet soaking wet. All right, that did it with that. And if it hangs long enough, you don't have to worry about pinning it. So hopefully that's good. If you have a little bit hanging out in the back, I'm not worried about it too much. Most of these right here are root vegetables, so I'm not going to worry about this. But I definitely am going to cover this one because it has these beautiful cabbages in it. And I'm going to put some sticks in it because I don't want to break those leaves. So I'm just sticking bamboo sticks in them because I don't want to break the leaves of the cabbages. About these brakes, child. At least pull up one of the brakes. Hopefully this particular sheet, just some kind of shield to shield them throughout the night. These are some old sheets. That would kind of shield this one throughout the night. Help it. I think I do have a bigger sheet or something that's longer. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Because this has my cabbages in them and my onions. I'm not so much worried about the onions as I am my cabbage leaves just freezing. I know they could take some cold, but the temperature is dropping more than what it was last night. And I'm not willing to risk it. That's all. I'm just not willing to risk it. I know some people are replanting in the spring, but I'm trying to get a little harvest now, so. I think this is huge, so I might be able to cover two things. I might be able to cover this with my Swiss chard. Well, I know what I'll do. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to cover this right here with this blanket, being that it's short. And I know it could cover this whole thing. Take my Swiss chard and the blue collards right here. And I'm going to put the bigger sheet, try to cover both of these. Guys, to keep this video from being long, I'll come back to you when I have that done. Okay, guys, I am trying to hold out. My hands are getting so cold, but it don't make sense to put the gloves on because I have to take it off to do the zippers and stuff anyway. But I basically got everything over here covered. I'll turn you around so you can see. I did the peppercorn towel on that end. And what I did for the tents, what I did for my plastic tents, I closed all the windows on those. So I didn't cover the lilac tower, but I closed all the windows on the plastic tent. That should protect those. I didn't cover the lilac tower here, but I covered that one. I covered this as best I could with the sheet that I had right here. Covered these two. Hold on. Some more sheet could be pulled this way just a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. And I did order me some more of those plastic tents. I ordered 2 more because I do like the fact that I could just pop them over a pot. I do like that. I'm not worried about this basil as much as I am my cabbages. And this is a broccoli here. And I also went down to the other end. I closed the window on this one. I just closed one side of it on that one. And on this one, I closed both sides of the window. And I took out the plant here that was eaten up. I took it out to save this one right here. So I put both of those in there. And I have like 4 things covered right here. I have my kohlrabi. I think that's another raspberry tower. And then I have my little wooden bed that has my cabbage and onions in it. I have that covered. So what's left to do is this one and maybe my strawberries. I don't know how the strawberries will fare during the cold, but I'm gonna try to cover them. Okay, guys, I am at the end, and what I decided to do here is just use some of my little hoops. I didn't run out of bamboo sticks, but I'm just using these hoops because I'm gonna try to cover both of these, my strawberry tower and peppercorn. The stunning stone with the strawberries and peppercorn. I'm gonna try to cover these two together. And whatever else could get locked into this. So this is another one of the bigger ones that's for trees. I just took this out the pack. I do have some plastic tree covers for like if it's wet and snowy, but it's not that right now. It's just cold and windy. So I'm gonna try to protect what I can with this. Hopefully nothing blows off. I didn't pin everything because I felt like it hung enough, and a lot of it I tucked down in the fencing. Hopefully that will hold it. Hello? Hey, I'm recording and I'm out here trying to cover these plants before it get dark. I'll call you back when I get in the house, okay? All right, bye-bye. But I want the strawberry plants. This is the tower with all the that's all strawberry plants right here. I do have strawberry plants other places in the garden and that looks better than this one, but I want to protect this one. Because as you know, I unstacked some of the towers, and the strawberry tower was one of the ones that I unstacked. Well, actually, I unstacked all the towers. I also have my leeks out here, so I'm going to try to cover the leeks as well. And what's hanging, I'm going to try to tuck it inside of the fencing. Hoping that the wind can't get underneath it and lift it up and blow it off. Because I'm not coming out here tonight now. Okay, I got that done. It's starting to get dark. My fingers are very, very cold. Let me try to tuck this one down some more inside the fencing. I feel like if I could get it in the fencing, that'll give it less chance of the wind taking it off. Because it has been windy all day. That's actually what's making it so cold is the wind. Okay, I got that done. I'm sorry this camera has been everywhere doing this video. I went and checked on the quail. They're fine. They're running around and they're eating. So that tells me that they're doing pretty good. I have the board still up on them. My night lights just came on. So I still have the board up on the quail. I didn't take it off today because it was so windy. It didn't even get to 45 today. So I'm not worried about the raised beds. I should be, but I'm not. They just gonna have to fight for what they know. I do have shade cloth behind there that I could pull over to try to help it, but my hands are very cold. And my hands are very, very cold. And I'm gonna just leave things just how they are and hope for the best. right, well, that is it for me out here, guys. I'm not covering anything else. I'm not out of covers because I have 2 more covers in the house. But when I go in this house, I'm going to stay in the house. I'm going to close the windows on this last plastic tent. And hopefully my fall tower will be all right because it's not getting covered tonight. My hands are so cold, I don't even know if I can get this knot out. I'm going to take my little hip pockets in the house. My nose is starting to run again, just being out here in this cool air. I'm going to close up both sides of this. It is protecting 2 plants in here, so. And now that I know how to put these tents together, I ordered me 2 more because I do like the fact of popping them up just over the just over something, and I'm putting something close to it so the wind won't be able to lift it. So that's how I'm doing that. And the blackberries and the fruit trees and any other flowers, they just gonna have to go for what they know tonight because I am done out here. That's it, guys. I have everything covered that I possibly can. My hands are freezing. The temperature is dropping. It's supposed to get down to 25. And I do believe it probably will get down to 25 because it did not warm up at all today. If it wasn't for the wind, it would not have been as cold. Well, feeling as cold. The feel like temp is already at 20 something. And I think it's like 42 here right now. But because of the wind, it is absolutely cold. So I did all I can in this garden tonight to try to protect my plants after I saw the way some of them kind of wilted with the leaves last night. I did not cover the root plants like those beets and stuff that was in the rustic red and the beautiful black tower. I didn't cover those, so I'm hoping they make it. But that's all, guys. I'll see you in this garden tomorrow. All right, guys, that's it. That's the end of the workday over here in Glories Garden. I'll see you guys in this garden tomorrow. Bye now.